Hi, I'm Karishma. I'm the founder and designer for Aura by Your Vibe. I was born and brought up in Mumbai. I studied in India and I did my college in the US. I got married 10 years back and I moved to Dubai 6 years back and I have an 8-year-old son. So I've always had a deep-rooted passion for the fashion industry, and I have worked in the fashion industry in the US and in India for most part of my career. So I think it was the decision to form my own label was always an easy one. It was only a matter of when was the right time, but this was an easy decision for me to make. When I'm creating a design, there are a few things that go through my head. One is my biggest inspiration is my love for vibrant Indian colors and beautiful cotton Indian fabrics and Western trends. And I think somewhere it just jumbles up to vomit out something really cool on paper. So I think that is one. And I think my customers are my biggest inspiration. I think their feedback, the positive feedback, the happy, satisfied faces is something that constantly keeps me going and inspires me to create something different every day. So there are a few factors that I keep in mind while deciding my designs. One is keeping the aesthetics of my brand intact. One is versatility. We purely believe that we want our customer to wear our outfit more than once and just not wear it once and put it in storage for the rest of the year. So when I'm designing, I try to think of the different ways the customer can actually wear that one single outfit. So recently, if you go to our Instagram page, we started showing styling videos where we are showing you or trying to educate and give the customer ideas by using these basic pieces from your wardrobe, how you can restyle that one outfit in different ways to create different looks. Because I know no woman actually likes to repeat the outfit. So if you go online right now, we have a video of a jacket dress that we have restyled, and the dress can be worn as it is for maybe a brunch or a ladies' kitty. If you team it up with like a dhoti or a ghagra, open it up and team it up with a dhoti or a ghagra with a crop top and lots of Indian accessories, you'll be good to wear it for like a sangeet or a mehndi function. And if you team it with shorts and a tank top and a jacket and chappals, and there you're ready to go to the mall. So we've created different looks so that the outfit is more wearable and the customer can get the most for the money that they're spending. So that is one thing. The other thing that we do keep in mind is, considering that we customize our garments, our customer base is very wide. From like the youngest customer who is like 5 years old, to we've even designed clothes for a 60-year-old auntie. And we also design across sizes. So I can have somebody who's petite and somebody who's like a triple XL. So it's very important for me that when I'm designing, to think that one particular style, how can I make smaller changes and tweaks to it in order for it to fit across different sizes and different ages. So that is one. And the last thing is price. We purely believe that fashion is meant for everybody and should definitely be affordable. So we try our best to maintain our price points and try to offer the best value for the money that the customer spends. The decision to form my own brand was very easy because I was completely driven by passion. But when it came to actually the practicality and putting it into practice, that's when I faced most of my challenges, not only personally but also practically, So on the personal front, I said yes, I had decided to start my own brand, and yes, I was confident of my product line. But when you're new and when you just put your product out there and your sales are not as high in the beginning like what you expect them to be, you at that point you start questioning yourself whether was this the right decision for you, is this the right path, or would it have been safer for me to just take like a 9-to-5 job. So I think you go through this whole phase of self-discovery and like self-questioning. I think for me at that point, I stuck with my decision and I just moved forward. I took strength and help from my family and friends, and I just believed in myself. Believed in myself and believed in my product, and I think that's what helped me the most to overcome it. And I think on the practical front, the thing is, I am a very, very private person. I'm not somebody who puts up my day-to-day life and happenings up on social media. So, social media marketing was one of my biggest challenges. Um, and I know this is where the world is headed, right? Online and social media. And I knew that I had to create my presence out there and create my brand out there. So it was very necessary for me to update myself and educate myself on how to create my presence on different platforms. So I think that is something I think every entrepreneur at some point will face. And because the decision to create a brand is always easy, but to put it into practice is a completely different story. I think most aspiring business owners will face hurdles based on the type of business they are in. So today, with the changing landscape, there are lots of changes in the rules and regulations, licensing rules of how a business should be conducted in the UAE. So it's very necessary. I wouldn't actually call it a hurdle, but it's very necessary to stay updated and know what they are before you actually start off your business. So that will definitely be one. And the other thing that I would say is the constant changing customer behavior. Today, with data and analytics and things like that, I think it is very necessary for us to constantly keep up with the changing needs of the customer, because today the customer, after COVID especially, it's not like the customers prefer online shopping and online buying. So it's very, very necessary to stay updated with their needs and provide them, stay in trend with what is going on with the latest. So I honestly think maintaining a perfect work-life balance is a complete myth. For us, it is more about, as a family, it is more about maintaining our values and keeping our family values intact. And we try to maintain a balance more on a weekly or a monthly basis than trying to achieve an everyday balance. Because whether you're a new entrepreneur or somebody who has been established, no 2 days are alike, right? So for us, it's more like achieving a balance in the long run than a perfect daily balance. Like, oh, it's madness. I wake up in the morning very excited every day because I know something new is being thrown at me every single day. So yeah, it's interesting. No 2 days are alike for me. Like, I'll get up one day in the morning and I'll be spending the entire day designing, or there'll be one day I'll be sitting in the workshop, or going in for like a small business meet or any seminar or workshop, or for all you know, I'll get a call from school and I'll be running to school for something. So every day is kind of different. No 2 days are alike, and I think that's what keeps it exciting and keeps me going, So yeah, is the power of self-belief. Like, when you start off something new, you will face a lot of hurdles, and there will be a lot of times when you question yourself and you doubt yourself. But I think at that time you need to just follow your instinct and kind of believe in yourself and just push forward and go on, because we all have that voice in you, right, that tells you what to do, and we by default land up ignoring it. So it's very important to listen to your instincts and move ahead. Like, that is something that has honestly helped me. Today, in a matter of less than a year, we've been 8-9 months old, and we've been able to form a small Instagram family of 1,500 members. We've been able to create a small niche for ourselves as an emerging brand. So yes, we're doing well for ourselves. So it's very important to follow, and it happened because I followed my instinct and I believed in myself. So it's very important for you to do that. So yes. Fun facts: I love eating, I love food, I love traveling, I love exploring, and I love shopping. But honestly, I'm a complete bargain shopper, whether it comes to like your YSL, your Gucci's, or whether it comes to some street brand. I am always bargain shopping. I very rarely shop full price. So that is, I don't know if it's a fun fact, but it's a fact that I enjoy about myself. You guys guys are doing a fabulous job and truly selfless, and it's truly about helping small businesses like us to put ourselves out there and to tell our story. So thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity. I'm very blessed and very grateful to all of you all. So thank you.